Previously on
The Road to Florence and the Machine.
Oh, yes! Oh, I can't believe it! 13 years after Kingdom Hearts 2 and it's finally here! I've waited so long for this day and I can finally play Kingdom Hearts 3!
Baby, have you started packing yet?
What? Why? Okay, some Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, I can dig it, I like it, you know, adding a bit more story to it, putting things in the game that should have been there in the first place. Yeah, I dig it, I'll buy it. Alrighty, when does it come out? 23rd, that's Bastille. Right, again, okay. Am I cursed to just never be able to enjoy new Kingdom Hearts 3 content on release? Whatever, I'll still pre-order it. How much does it cost? $64! $64 for DLC. That should have been in the main game. You know what? No. I'd rather get 10 Bastille shirts than that. Oh, a waste of money. Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, and welcome to the Road to Bastille. Now, for the sake of audience convenience and just a better viewing experience, I'm going to focus up this Road 2 video and make it more about the music and skip the fluff that I tend to accidentally leave in when I, you know, make 35-minute long Road 2 videos, which, yeah, I do try and keep them focused, but sometimes I do ramble a bit and include details that aren't super necessary. So if you'd like to jump straight to the concert footage, head to this point in the video. Just make sure to adjust the volume because it'll be quite loud. Now, if you've seen a Road 2 video of mine before in the past, you pretty much know what to expect because whenever we come to Auckland for a concert, I tend to do the same things. But for those of you who this is their first time watching a Road 2 video, let me just catch you up on what normally happens. Step 1, Tamsin and I head to Mum and Dad's place for the night in Palmerston North, so we leave the next day and we catch up with my cat Gingy. Step 2 is visiting our favourite vegan food places in Auckland, so Tart Bakery, Lord of the Fries, Pied Piper, Mustache Cookies, you know, all the best places. We are on our way to K Road to get some lunch. It's 1 o'clock, but by the time we get there it'll be 2 o'clock. And there's the Sky Tower. Nope, it's hidden behind a tree. I can guarantee you that these posters will be better than the movie it's actually based on. Aside from the crappy weather, it was a pretty good walk. I do definitely approve of this poster, but I do not approve of this one. This is scary. Anyway, we got all of the healthy food like donuts, pizza slices, cookies, more donuts. Oh. Step 2.5 or 2.5 is Groovy Records, which is where we spent several hours yesterday getting all the good loot, like this 3D Van Gogh, and just bags worth of awesome albums, because we love our CD collection. If I tell myself one little lie, then I think that I'll be alright. And finally, step 3, heading back to Rose Park Hotel and trying to make the most of the pool, even though the weather probably wasn't swimming weather. This is video evidence to prove that I did actually get in the pool this time, so if I get sick in the future, this is why. We then wrapped up the night by going to Gorilla Kitchen for dinner, having some wonderful food, and I definitely didn't get a bit tipsy, as the following footage will show. Okay, so this is a mixture between Bailey's Almond and a caramel soy shake, so it's like essentially a caramel mud shake, and it is delicious, and I've almost drunk the whole thing in the span of 2 minutes. Here we have the Auckland Sky Tower, established in 1962, named as such because it fell from the sky, and they put it up called the Sky Tower. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Why are you following me?
You excited, love?
I'm excited, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so excited.
What song are you looking forward to the most?
Pompeii and Quarter Past
Yeah.
Midnight and Million Pieces and Bad Decisions and whatever other song, the mystery song that they're playing from the first album. And Good Grief and Warmth and The Currents if they play that. Doom Days. Oh, I forgot about Doom Days. It's like my favourite. And then just every other song that they play. It's so good.
Nice.
Can't wait for it. So, are you recording me?
Yes. Hi.
I can't wait.
Bye.
I know. My friend from the Road to Untitled Monkeys has returned to make a cameo appearance. Oh, can I be in the thumbnail? In a moment, she's gone. Bored with the free pats and wanders off. Or scratches up a tree. What's rude? What would the tree do to you, eh? But anyway, as I said, it's now Thursday morning. It's 10:15. Hayley Williams just released her new song, and it's something. So we're going to head on into town, get some more food, make the most of the day before finally heading on to the concert venue to see Bastille. Slight change of plans. We are currently getting a taxi to K Road because we are starving. And I'm wearing my Openside shirt because, well, Openside broke up last week. If you don't know who they are, they're the Kiwi band that I like to mention every opportunity I get. So it's my last act of support now that they're officially gone. So we're going to get some breakfast now, and I'm going to not think about Openside breaking up. Oh, it's such a beautiful day outside. It was crap yesterday. It was so overcast and cloudy, but today's going to be a good day. Vegan Food Central, it's the best place. Alrighty, we've spent way too much money on food. Now we're just going to enjoy the day, enjoy the sun, do some shopping, or more looking than actually buying, and then head back to the hotel and have a nice swim before the concert. The water is much nicer today. We'll be heading to Bastille shortly. Alrighty, I am on my way to Bastille with Babe in tow. She's going to help me bring all the merch back to the hotel. And she's gone. To steal a quote from Fall Out Boy, dear future self, I hope it's going well. You forgot to get a haircut and it's not looking swell. Seriously, I think I'm going to get a haircut before I go to see NF in a couple of weeks. Spoilers! What's happening? It's 5 o'clock. Did we come on the wrong day? What's happening? There's like no one here. Oh well. Waste of time coming early. It was really bizarre seeing very little people actually lining up early, but it was worth it in the end because I got right up to the barrier. I've never been up to the front before. I've been close, but never that far forward, so that was pretty cool. They played really good music over the stereos while we were waiting. Like as you can hear now, it's Fall Out Boy. They played Mumford Sons, Panic at the Disco, Muse, Song 2 by Blur, you know, that sort of thing. Jupiter Project were really good, although I don't know many of their songs. I know I should because they're like a really popular Kiwi DJ duo, but I'm sorry, I don't know many of their songs. Anyway, you know the drill by now. Here's the Bastille concert footage. Adjust your volume. If you've got an aversion to flashing lights, probably, I don't know, close your eyes.
Auckland, you ready? Let's go! Thank you for dancing around with us and making it feel very, very worth coming here. Thank you. All right.
Oh man, that was incredible. Got myself a Doom Days cap and another Doom Days top. Can't get enough of Doom Days. I'm gonna go home, upload some videos and fall asleep. Alrighty, I've made it back to the hotel. Take off this cap. Oh, my hair. Sometimes my hair, yeah, I need a haircut. Anyway, I'm gonna go have a shower, hot shower, have some Uber Eats, and then go to bed and finish this video whenever I have a chance tomorrow. See you then. It is 10 AM on Friday the 24th of January. This is the view from our room, and it's been raining all night. Typical, every time we leave on one of our holidays, the day we return back home is always the day that it's raining. So I desperately need a haircut and a shave. I'm wearing my awesome new Doomday shirt. I love it. It's so cool. I'm just packing up everything because it's a bit of a mess. And then we're going to go home. I'm going to wrap up this video and yeah, probably go to sleep again because we are still quite tired. But just reflecting on the experience, it was great. I can't wait to talk about it. I said to Tamsin, I'm a cap person now. I wear caps. No. I know I promised that I would talk about the concert and that, but we brought a lamp. So anyway, please excuse the hedgehog here. The flight was alright. We got to Palmy. My brother came to visit me at the airport, which was a nice surprise. Dad took us back to the car. Thank you very much, Dad. Then we went to the plaza in Palmy, bought the lamp. I got a Foles CD. Yes, I love Foles now. They're my new favourites. Anyway, we got home, put up the lamp, did washing, you know, had a shower and stuff, and most importantly, had a nap. So I'll talk about it tomorrow. Right, it's Sunday today. I spent most of yesterday editing the video, then I had to go to work, you know, back to reality, as I said. And I really need to record this ending because I've got work in an hour and I'm not wearing a watch, so I don't know why I did that. But anyway, reflecting on the concert. Yeah, basically, I abbreviated it and sent a message to my mother who asked how the concert was, and I said something like, it was like the perfect concert, because they were energetic, interactive, the set list was varied, and it was like the perfect crowd, because I'm so used to going to concerts, even like bands and artists like Passenger and Florence and the Machine, where you don't expect there to be annoying or just basically dickhead people in the crowd. There often are, even in, again, Florence and Passenger, but in this case, it was like, no one, everyone was cool, everyone was chill. It was a great time. They played, even before the band, just in like the speakers, the radio that plays. You had Fall Out Boy, you had Panic at the Disco, Muse. There were so many good songs that they played just to get you hyped. It was great. But yeah, Jupiter Project were cool. I'm not familiar with Jupiter Project except for their one with, I think it was Dane Rumble, Not Alone. But anyway, the main crux of it was Bastille. Bastille, it was amazing. I loved it. And something that I forgot to mention in my attempts to make this video shorter and more concise is that Bastille were one of my first favourite bands. When I very first started getting into music and buying albums, my first two albums were Night Visions by Imagine Dragons, which I've still yet to really get into to this day, and All This Bad Blood by Bastille. They were one of my early favourites. Like my early favourite bands were like Bastille, Mumford & Sons and Crush 40. I don't blame you if you don't know who Crush 40 are. And I realised now I've actually seen all my early favourites. I've seen Bastille, I've seen Mumford & Sons. It's great. Normally that info goes at the start of the video, but if you've watched this far, then now you know that Bastille are one of my favourite bands. So I was just blown away. And I had looked up the set list of the Doom Days tour. I'm pretty sure it was still the part 2 or whatever it was before Christmas. And I was really like, okay, this is a very bizarre set list. They would play the entirety of Doom Days. And then a couple of other ones where they would play the Can't Fight This Feeling the Christmas song and a couple of ones off the This Got Out of Hand edition, and maybe like 2 songs from Wild World, 1 song from Bad Blood that they would rotate night to night, and then finish up with Pompeii, you know, their most well-known hit. So here I am, they open up with midnight, and I'm ready for them to start playing Bad Decisions, and then suddenly they start playing something from Wild World. I'm like, yes, this is awesome. And from then on, I was just hooked, and I made sure, normally I just record whatever songs they start playing, I just happen to record, or I'll look up the set list to see what's the best song to record. You know, I overthink it a bit, like, okay, what would be best on YouTube? What would perform the best? What would the people want to see? But in this case, I was like, right, I love this band. So often I enjoy my favourite songs, like I actually experience them in the moment. And then I just really want to re-experience them and watch footage of it, but of course I didn't record it. So in this time I was like, right, I'm going to take at least one of my favourite songs and record it. It's going to be really hard to not jump and party and enjoy it in the moment, but at least I'll have the footage of it. And that's what I did, and that's how I got Pompeii and midnight. Doomdays, on the other hand, I may have exaggerated when I was talking to Tamsin about it, but like I transcended my mortal body, and I was an ethereal being of enlightenment, and I became one with the music. Okay, I'm exaggerating and being stupid. It was amazing. Like, Doomdays is straight up probably my favourite Bastille song now. Okay, now I'm starting to fail at my goal of making this a shorter video. So, yeah, it was an amazing concert. The people that I stood with were really cool. You know, I had like a small conversation with people next to me. They were talking about how they went to go to the Australian show, the reorchestrated tour that Bastille cancelled, and I was so gutted for all those New Zealanders that paid thousands to go over there only to have it cancelled. But and there was a person next to me that also went and saw them in Mexico, and they did this huge show. It was like the last one of their tour. It was cool getting to catch up with you guys. I don't like complaining in Road 2 videos, but so often things end up spoiling concerts or just really getting on your nerves. But in this case, there wasn't really anything. I mean, the only 2 like minor hiccups I could say of the whole trip were when we first arrived at Auckland, the taxi company, despite having like the correct name, date, location, pickup time and everything, they didn't bother to send a cab because, the flight times were different on our end of the information. Alright, whatever. You know, I called them, we got the cab, we got our food. Second thing was a bit odd, it was the merch stands, instead of having it outside Spark Arena, which they do every single time, it was set up inside. So as a result, you couldn't like buy something and take it out. I did ask a lady there who works security, but she was really weird about it, really sarcastic and annoying. But anyway, it was no big deal. I got the awesome Doomday shirt after the show. I love this. This is so cool. It's just the hand over the moon. It says Doomdays. It's great. And obviously the tour shirt, which is very funky colours. It's got the hand, and then on the back it's got the tour. When is New Zealand ever first on a tour? That's good. And I've got, obviously, the Doomdays cat on my Doomdays panda. It really was just like the perfect concert. It was strange seeing how small it was, though. Like, they had the stage pushed all the way up pretty much to the doors. Like, I guess they were too small to fill up the whole of Spark Arena, but too big to play somewhere like the Power Station. But it was great. 3 of the 4 band members actually spoke to the audience and interacted with them. Dan was up and down, running around. He was so frustrated, though. He kept tapping his mic and making hand gestures to people off stage. I don't know whether the volume was turned up too much in his ear, but yeah, he was not happy, but he stayed professional, put on a great show, and he also went into the crowd for floors, obviously. That was pretty cool. I, unfortunately, being right at the barrier for the first time and only time probably ever, would be the time I miss out on being in the crowd far back when he comes dancing. But it was all good. I got some good footage, got some good recordings, some great memories, met some pretty cool people. And yeah, Tams and I had a great little holiday, had lots of good food, and now we're back in Wanganui with work and no good food. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's my first video of 2020, so that's something. Now, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but NF, who's like an American rapper, who I like him, he's pretty cool. He's doing the Power Station in 2.5 weeks. Actually, by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be like 1 week, so that video will be coming soon, Road to NF. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to check out the, where am I going to put them? I'll put the Road to videos up here. I'll put some random live video there, and I don't know, something over there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.